Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitch, Yeti here, and today I have returned to Concord, North Carolina for a little Halloween fun. We're going to go to North Union Street. We're going to start there, look at some of the awesome Halloween yard decorations up and down the street. Went there last year and it blew me away. All the cool yard decorations. I mean, they went all out. And then a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago exactly, one of the owners that owns a home on the South Union Street side, which I did not know anything about. I didn't go down there last year. She made a comment like, hey, if you come back here, you make sure you come to South Union Street because we got awesome Halloween decorations too. So that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. I decided to, since I was in town, I wanted to stop by one of the most spookiest, scariest pieces of property I have ever stepped foot on. And that is this building right here. And this whole area, as you see, this old chapel across the road, we got a little bridge right here. This is called the Stonewall Jackson Training School for Kids. This place opened back in the early 1900s. And this is where children went when they got in trouble for like petty crimes, like theft and things like that. And how these kids were treated here over the years, especially up until the 1950s and 60s, was pretty horrific. It really was. This is a very unsettling place. I kind of am surprised they've never really tore this place down because of all the story and the horrific stories that came out of this place. A lot of people even claim that this place could be a little bit haunted. Don't know. I've never stayed the night here. Don't care to. But I just thought I would let you know a little bit about this place. I will put a link down in the description below about my full video that I did about this place about a year or so ago, give or take a few months. I thought the video, I was really proud of it. It come out pretty good the way I want it. I did a lot of research on it, and if you would like to know a little bit more about this spooky property and what went on here, by all means go click on that link once you watch this video first, and you subscribe if you're new, and give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot, more than you can ever know. All right, that being said, the sun is on its way down. Now it's time for us to move over on the other side of town toward Union Street, get in a position, hopefully go get a good parking place before it gets too dark, because sometimes it can get crowded down here. We're still fairly early in the month of October, but I want to make sure I get me a good parking place where I can have fun and show you a bunch of cool things. So that being said, let's get started, and thanks for joining us tonight. Let's do it. All right, friends, I have made it. It is dark and we're ready to start exploring Union Street here in beautiful historic Concord, North Carolina. And I actually drove in. I've already seen quite a few homes and really excited. But once we finish up here on the north side of town, we're going to head down to South Union Street and check out some of the homes down there and see how they compare. So it should be a lot of fun. So let's get started. Man, you can hear this dog barking out there. It sounds like Cujo. That movie used to scare me to death. But here's our first Halloween decorated home. And this is not on Union Street. This is off a side road, but I just seen it out of the corner of my eye when I looked down this way, and I thought we would come by here and kind of check this out, because you just never know what you might miss. Somebody in there watching a little bit of soccer. All those pumpkins they got right there at the walkway as you walk in. It's pretty cool. Look over here, we have a bunch of ghosts holding hands. It's like a graveyard. Look at that, somebody is a Disney fan. That looks like a Madame Leota headstone, like from Disney World's Haunted Mansion. Can't really tell if it is or not, but it's what that reminds me of. All right, now we're going to make our way back up the street to Union Street, North Union Street, and continue our Halloween decoration fun. All right, friends, here we are at our next scary home. I don't know what that is, but somebody is like flying through the air right there. They're just not illuminated. Hard to tell what it is. But look at the window. They're trying to get out. They're trapped. Look at all those hands in there. And look at these eyes up here on the roof of the house. That is pretty cool. This home was really cool last year. I actually used this home as my thumbnail. I liked it so much. Really cool. Kind of hate it. I don't know what happened to the fence, but the fence is all laid down. It has spider webs on it. It was very nicely decorated, but I don't know if some vandals come by and hit it or whatnot, but I hope not. I hope somebody didn't. You know, these people work hard to put this together, and I hope people ain't mean enough to, you know, mess with something. You know, I mean, this is such a cool attraction for the town, and, you know, I enjoy coming out here and looking at these. Awesome. Look at the, oh, that's death in there. That's the Grim Reaper. Whew. Man alive. All right. Really cool home. Always like this one. Let's move on to the next one. See what else we can see as we walk down North Union Street. I know one thing, I'm not having quite as much luck this year. I don't know if I'm too early or what, but it will seem like there are as many decorations this season as it was last year. I don't know. Might not have been a good idea to come this early. And here we are at our next home. Hello, Mr. Cat. How are you doing? Oh, you're alive. You move. Ain't that cool? It's pretty awesome. We have us a ghost up here in the tree. As I walk down North Union Street, you can really see the traffic starting to pick up. I'm seeing more and more people driving, more people walking along the sidewalk as I'm doing, looking for decorated homes. As we inch ever so much closer to Halloween, I can only imagine traffic is going to pick up, because I don't know if everybody on Union Street is lit up yet or finished or something. Oh, check this out. Spooky Halloween. It's pretty cool. I always like when people decorate and they have these like purple lights. It just kind of makes everything look a little bit more spookier. Even though they didn't go like all out with decorations. But just that light itself does it. It just gives that ambiance of like Halloween. And they have some skeletons out here. And that skeleton there has got him a skeleton dog, and he's got a leg in his mouth. Do you see this? And he stole it from that one because he's missing a leg, and he's got his hands up like, hey, what the heck? Bring me my leg back, please. Then right next door, we have another one. We got some more skeletons out here. And they're fishing. That's right. They have a lot of, there's like a rubber ducky in there and a skeleton frog. You can kind of look down in the pool. Skeleton bonefish. Yeah, they're having a good time, man. That's awesome, man. Those things really glow good. And then up on the tree, we can also see some skeletons hanging on the side of the tree. And this skeleton here, he's doing some little putt-putt golf. He's got him a golf club in his hands. So this house here is really, really cool. I actually think I met the owners of this house last year. They was either leaving or coming home, and they seen me out here and we talked and spoke for a little bit. And they actually owned a business around here, like a gym or something like that, and I thought that was really cool. And they were so nice and thoughtful. And then I think they had some weightlifters out here was the thing, but this year they have changed it up a little bit. But I really enjoy all the effort and work they put in to their home because they really do a good job. Right here is another. He's actually putting out of a sand. Not really putting, but he's got like a wedge or something. Sorry, I don't know a lot about golf, but that's pretty cool. It says for birdie. So he is definitely a golfer, and he's got a little birdie right there on his shoulder. How cool is that? It's those little details that make me happy. But yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff here. That big creepy spider he has on the spider web right there. Look, my wife will love to see that big hairy spider, I bet. She's going to be editing this video tonight probably. And then you got this huge skeleton. I mean, how tall is that? Look how big that thing is. That must be a good 15 feet tall skeleton. That's pretty cool. And then they also have like a cat that's sitting up here perched. And then we have some flying ghosts dangling beneath this tree right here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And I like that grave right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it says Ben Better. 1841 to 1903. Ben Better. Hell and back. She was a real trip. Hell and back. Get it? Hell and back? Yeah, I got you. Rest in peace. Doggone. That's pretty neat. And that there's pretty self-explanatory. Game over. Here lies Manny Bones. Yeah, this was definitely a good property. I love this one. This one here is really, really cool. Here on North Union Street. So if you want to see this one, you got to come to the north end of Union Street. So this one here has really been awesome. So as we make our way up Union Street, real quick, I have a question for you guys and gals. What do y'all do at Halloween? Do y'all go to haunted houses? Do you go out and just look for cool decorations? Or do you not really do anything? Do you stay home and watch horror movies? If so, who is your favorite horror genre type of a movie? Do you like, are you a Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger type of person? Do you like Halloween? I really don't have a favorite. Well, that's a lie. I think I do. I think Freddy Krueger's probably my favorite Halloween spooky movie type of character. He used to give me chills when I was a kid because he could talk. Jason and Michael Myers couldn't talk, so they never really bothered me much. But Freddy could have a conversation with you and play with you like a cat and then kill you. And that used to just wig me out a little bit. So Freddy Krueger's probably mine. Put in the comment section down below if you've got a favorite. I'd like to hear from you. Maybe I showed up too early to film this video this year because it seems like there's not as many Halloween decorations out at the time of this recording, which is around October 13th. Friday the 13th. But weekend. So that's kind of disappointing that I came too early, because look right here, we have another home that I think was decorated last year, and you can see the skeletons here. They have lights, but nothing's lit up. So maybe I'm a little too early. So if you're here in the area, maybe wait a little bit longer. And this is cool because that in there's got like a camera. All right, friends, now I have made it to the Halloween house here on North Union Street. And they have something I think is a little new this year. I don't remember that monster being there, the Frankenstein monster. I don't remember seeing that last year. A lot of people call that Frankenstein, but it's really not. If you ever know anything about the story of Frankenstein, that's the monster that Frankenstein the scientist actually created. And then we can walk up through here. We have these carriages. It has the skeletons riding in it. Wonder where they're going. They're going, what's that AC/DC song? They're going Highway to Hell. Is that where they're headed? It's gotta be. And right back there, we have Freddy Krueger. But that is not the Robert Englund version of Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's probably my favorite all-time horror movie, slasher movie villain. He used to freak me out when I was a kid. I remember when I watched that movie for the first time. The 1984 Nightmare. Part 2 never really bothered me. Part 3 is probably my favorite out of this series. But part 1 really scared me good because I was so young. I must have had dreams about nightmares for months after I seen that, because my parents told me don't watch it. I went to my friend's house, and their parents was a little bit different than mine. They had HBO, and we stayed up one night and watched Nightmare on Elm Street, and I was never the same after that. Yeah, there just seems like there's a little bit missing this year. You can see some stuff, but like last year up there, those windows was lit up and they had hands and stuff like beating on the windows trying to get out like they was trapped. Just don't seem quite the same. And I think also last year up here on the eave of the house, I think we even had some spiders. Look at this guy, he's actually trying to escape out of his casket. So this here is the end of North Union Street. They had this big skeleton mummy looking thing over here. But last year, yeah man, they had like some skeletons that would talk. They had all kinds of stuff going on. They had back here in this area, I think they had like Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones from the movies, from the Pirates movies. This year right here we have the witches. You can see the witch with the green face right there on the right. That looks right out of Wizard of Oz. Yeah. So that would pretty much do it for here. This is kind of I mean, it's an awesome looking house. I wish you guys could see it the way I seen it last year. You'd have to go watch last year's video to be able to compare and see what I'm talking about. But I mean, it's still cool, but I just feels like there's a lot of stuff missing this year. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and watch the video myself. All right, that's all we are going to look at here at North Union Street. So now we're going to do something new, and we're going to head to South Union Street. All right, friends, we have made it down here to South Union Street. So we have a few homes right here, all creeptified. Look at all the spider webs they got that goes along their porch. And that jack-o'-lantern up there on the top window, spying down on us. It's pretty cool. And they have a blow-up skeleton here. And once again, I feel like I'm a little bit early because they have like some fencing here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see it right there that's supposed to go like all the way up to their steps. But the fence is down, it's not up. They have some more right here still laying down. I don't know, I just kind of feel like second week of October, I just feel like maybe I'm just a little bit early. Some things are kind of incomplete maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should have waited another week, but next weekend and the weekend after that, which is Halloween, I think, I don't have time, so I had to do the best I could with this to show you guys what these neighborhoods look like. But definitely, if you guys planning on coming down here and checking this out on Union Street, by all means, come on. Especially Halloween weekend, I bet it would be awesome to come down here like Halloween week and check out these properties. There'll probably be people all over these roads. Might be a little chilly because it's getting a little bit cooler tonight, but it still is very comfortable right here, very nice. I'm enjoying myself regardless. So let's keep it moving. We still got some more homes to look at, and I'm excited about that. Here is our next spooktacular home. We have a graveyard out front here with this fallen angel with red eyes flapping its wings, looking quite spooky. We got some skeletons right here. It's pretty awesome looking. see Ghostface. I just watched Scream 5 last night, and that's actually Ghostface jumping out of that jack-o'-lantern. So this house here has been taken over by spiders. Just, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's like spider webs galore on this house, and you can see the big spiders. I think that says trick or treat. And then right next door to it, we have a very large skeleton and a few other smaller skeletons sitting out here marveling at their big brother. Oh, he's got some eyes that like blink and light up. Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's got like eyes. That's like Scorpion. They should have just dressed him up as a big yellow ninja. He's Scorpion off of Mortal Kombat. And these guys over here, their eyes are lit up too, sitting at this table. Kind of zoom in on them a little bit there. All right, friends, I have made it down here to the last two homes. I wouldn't even known about this spot if it wouldn't be for this nice person named Robin who told me about these properties. So this is her house and her friend's house, I guess. And this is it. This is what we're dealing with here, folks. She was not kidding when she told me to come down and take a look at her property, because this is pretty over the top. And you know, I've looked at some homes and they look like they was kind of halfway ready for Halloween. Not everything's lit up. You ain't got to worry about that here, because they are definitely lit up. Look at this like dragon looking thing up here on the eve of the house, right there on that little steeple area. Look at that thing. That looks like something out of that you would see at, I don't know, Harry Potter or something. I don't know. Lord of the Rings. That thing is spooky looking. And look at the skeleton's mouth. I just realized his eyes are moving and his mouth opens. Look at that. How crazy is that? We got all kinds of stuff to look at here. There's some bones. Now I want to look at this guy because he's actually making some noises. Ooh, look at that. It's like an apparition over there making a porridge, like a porridge. Check that out. That is spooktacular. Really cool property, oh man. This is awesome right here. I love this kind of stuff. This is when the kid in me really begins to shine, when I see stuff like this. Look at that. Ain't that awesome? That is so cool. He sounds upset. That's the way my belly feels right now. I could go for some food. It growls just like that. Okay. Now we're gonna move next door, and right out of the gate we have a hearse. And we have all kinds of popular stuff going on here, man. Look at this. This is another monster. It's the Frankenstein monster. And right here we have Dracula. Look at the blood on the side of his mouth there. Got this hearse sitting here. This big demon skeleton looking thing. And we have Pennywise from the movie It. And right there is the little red balloon. He's still got his arms, don't he? Don't follow him down any storm drains, my little friend. That is so awesome. What a cool property. Halloween Manor is the name of this one. They're going all out. We have the werewolf right here out front. Kind of hard to see him because he's all backlit. But yeah, That is cool. Man, I just realized, look at all those jack-o'-lanterns making a walkthrough. And you have Michael Myers right out front. And back here in the back, you can see Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's back there. And man, is that like a big spider or what? Just look at that spider web. Spider up there looking at us. Ugh. Now that is out of Lord of the Rings. Remember that big spider that went after Frodo and wrapped him up? That is so cool. They just got all kinds of stuff out here. Yeah, this is awesome. The skeleton here with his top hat. Kind of reminds me of the Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction when Slash had the hat and they all got skeletons. All you're missing is that cigarette. A lot of cool stuff. And right up there we have us a witch. It's pretty cool looking. Look at that. Oh man, that is really a good one there. That is awesome. Right there is Ghostface from Scream. Ghostface from Scream. What's he say? What's your favorite scary movie? Stabby. Look at this dude. Look at those teeth. Wow, that is awesome. Alright, this is cool. And right here, ooh, I almost missed this. We have the Headless Horseman. He's got his pumpkin in his hand. And he's got his axe. Gotta say, I love that movie, Sleepy Hollow. I think it came out back in like 1999 or 2000 with Johnny Depp. He was Ichabod Crane. That was a fun movie. All right, friends. I guess that is it. That is all we got today. And I think we got in a lot of cool stuff today. We added some new homes here on South Union Street. I just want to say thank you, Robin, for leaving a comment telling me about your homes down here. Didn't disappoint. You guys are definitely ready for Halloween. All right, friends, that will pretty much conclude my Halloween decoration walkthrough video today for Union Street. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I enjoyed making it. It was so much fun coming out here looking at all these cool decorations. I know this takes a lot of time and effort, and I really do appreciate everything you guys do down here on this part of the town here in Concord. This is awesome. You just do not see this every day, you know, in a town. This is very special, I think. So that being said, I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, friends. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video, hopefully very soon. I hope y'all have a safe Halloween. And until next time, I'll see y'all on the flip-flop. Time for me to get on back home. Okay, I think he's calmed down now. Maybe he's just hungry. I know I am.